Hey everyone, welcome back to the second video of our most detailed and job-ready machine learning course. In this video, we are officially kicking off our journey on machine learning step by step with clarity, depth, and hands-on code. So today we will cover what is machine learning and how it's different from traditional programming, its history, and why we use Python for machine learning, Python installation and setup, writing our very first Python program, and getting comfortable with tools we will be using throughout this course. So grab your system, open up VS Code, and let's dive. So let's start with a simple question. What is machine learning? Machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence where we teach computers to learn from data, make decisions, and improve themselves without being explicitly programmed for every possible task. Now you might wonder, what does explicitly programmed even mean? Let me explain that with quick example. Imagine a traditional programming as this. We give the computer some input data, rules or logic, and it gives us an output. Let's say we are checking if number is even or odd. We write if number modulus 2 equal to 0, right? The program doesn't learn anything. It just follows the rules we give it. But machine learning flips this around. Here what it looks like. We give the computer some data, some expected output, and it learns the rules or patterns by itself using algorithms. Let's take a real life example you will all relate to. Your phone's photo gallery. Traditionally, if you want to find all selfies of just yourself, you have to scroll and select them manually. But with machine learning, your gallery can recognize your face, group your photos, and even suggest albums without you doing anything. So that's what ML is about, learning from data and making intelligent decisions. If machine learning is so powerful, why didn't we use it 20 or 30 years ago? Why is it booming now? A brief history of machine learning. In 1950s, Alan Turing introduced the idea of thinking machines and proposed the famous Turing test. In 1957, the first neural network was created, the perceptron. It could learn simple patterns, but hardware limitations held it back. In 1980s to 1990s, the researcher developed deeper neural network and algorithms, but lack of computing and power and data made it hard to scale. In 2000s, we entered the big data era, thanks to the internet, smartphones, and cloud storage. 2000 onwards, three things changed everything. Why machine learning is booming now? Data explosion. Every photo, like, purchase, swipe, it's a data. Businesses now sit on terabytes of users' behavior, and machine learning thrives on data. Insane computing power. GPUs and TPUs now let us train deep models in minutes, which earlier took days or were just not possible. Algorithmic advancement. Better model like random forests, support vector machines, and now deep learning have become more powerful and reliable. Let's connect this to something you use daily, YouTube. Back in 2008, YouTube recommendations were just basic, more from this channel. Today, it predicts what you will watch next, what you might search next, even when you will stop watching, all using machine learning. So why now? Because now we finally have the perfect recipe. Use data, fast hardware, smart algorithms, and that's why machine learning is booming now, transforming industries from healthcare and finance to social media and space tech. Pretty amazing, right? Alright, now that we understand why machine learning is so relevant today, let's move on to the next tool that powers it all, Python. Okay, now that we know that what is machine learning, let's talk about the language we will use throughout this course, Python. Why Python? Well, Python is like a Swiss Army knife of programming. It's easy to read and write. has massive library like NumPy, Pandas, Scikit-learn, TensorFlow, PyTorch. Use community support. Extremely popular in the AI/ML industry. It used by companies like Google, Netflix, and Tesla. Works on all the platforms like Windows, macOS, Linux. So yes, Python is our best friend in this journey. So we have installed Python in our operating system. Now let's write our very first Python program. Open VS Code and create a file called hello-python.py. In this file, we will write this line of code and without wasting a second, just run this file. If you see this message in your terminal, awesome, you just wrote your first Python program. Congrats, you are officially a Python programmer. Now, in the next video, we will learn more concept in Python programming regarding our machine learning course. Thank you.